Hey, let me know if you can hear and see me okay, please. Let me put the microphone in a better position. What's going on? Lots and lots of folks on board today. People rolling in. Once you get on, please let me know if you can hear me. All right. Lots of folks on YouTube. Email should be rolling out as well as browser notification. So we should get some more folks joining us any minute. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and bump the post in a few places. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start with a giveaway because let's be honest, nobody's here for me. You just want stuff. Christian says, hi, Chris. Randy says, nice haircut. Thank you. I'm just trying to get on your level. Kelvin says, good to see you, Chris. Facebook user says, pizza. There will be no pizza. Let me just make sure this is showing everywhere it should show. Nick says, all set up, boss. That's probably, all right, that's good enough. Oh, there we go. Bumpity bump. Can't believe I just said that. That was pizza saying, that was Ryan Lucas saying pizza. Thank you, Ryan. But there will be no pizza. And one more place. I need to bump this. There it is. All right. That should be all the bumping we need. What's up, boss? From Facebook user. Guys, if you want your name to show up, and you don't have to, but if you want your name to show up, just go to facebook.com or no, StreamYard.com/Facebook. Terry Power says, good to see you. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that. Always a pleasure. Good to see you as well. Nice background. Thank you. I've spent a good bit of time on that recently, and I still have some more things I want to do. But as many have told me, it was too plain. So I'm trying to spice it up. MD says, I'm first. All set up, boss. Minari says, there you go, my friend. Happy to see you. Happy to see you too. Pardeep says, hello, Chris. What's up, Pardeep? Brainy Mind, I believe is your username. Expert Web Design. What's up, Kieran? Says, hey. Jessica says, love the background. Thank you, Jessica. Facebook user says Keith is not allowed. Somebody says, hi, bro. Hello. Raven, that's a cool name, says, hello, Chris. Sayun says, hi, seconding Randy on the hair. Well, thank you. How about some peanut butter pizza? Ooh, is that a thing? Mohammed says, hello, Chris. What's up, Mohammed? Facebook user says, hi, boss. What's up? Irma says, watching with you. Thank you. Philippa says, what's going on here? What's up, Philippa? Nice to see you. Glad you could join us today. Farouk says, hi, Chris. God bless you for all the help, man. Thank you for all the kind words. That means a lot to me. Debashis says, hello. Adrian says, hello. Cool background. Thank you. Princess says, your collection. So thank you. I'm up to about 50 or so of them now. It's a fun hobby. Facebook user says, hi, Chris. How are you? Good. Mad Wolf says, hello, what's up? Nice painting. Thank you. I bought that 3 years ago when I moved in here, and it's been sitting on the floor ever since. And I finally got my brother to come help me hang it because it's too long for me to do on my own, and I'm not handy with such things. Daniel says, what's up? Pew says, hello. Himmel says, hello. LaRue says, Henson Boy is here. Yeah, I've been here the whole time, buddy. Facebook user says, hello. All right, lots of folks on. So let's go ahead and kick this off with a giveaway. You know the deal. Keith Hawkins is not eligible. No, I'm just playing. Keith, I joke because Keith has won numerous times now. But no, what we're going to do is give away some legit merch. And then we'll give away some more legit merch in just a little bit. And then we'll give away 500 legit bucks. So let me bring up a random number generator. And for those of you that like to know this sort of thing, we do this because I like to give back, but it helps get the live stream seen by more people. So, you know, Ashan says hello. Clock. Yeah. All right. We'll run through some more comments. Jewel says, looks great. Good to see you. Love the background. Hey, Chris, hello. I request Keith to make a course on how to win everything. Yash says, hey man, please keep kicking away from this live stream. Keep getting a reputation. Roof says, hey, what's up, my friend? Facebook user says, I'm everywhere. You're looking like a special forces operator. You know, I've gotten that a couple of times. Not that exactly, but that I look military. So I'll take that as a compliment. What's today's topic, bro? We're going to be, we're going to be recapping the SEO up to this point in 2020 and then what we think will happen in the future. I'll have to get your take on that because who knows. And then we're going to recap some stuff that's happened on Legiit and then some cool new stuff coming for Legiit. Somebody tie Keith's hands, please. Priya, that's a cool name, says hello. Steven, haven't seen you in a sec. What's up, Steven? Facebook user says hi. Oh, boy. Philippa says, nice to see you too. Hello. All right, let's get this show going because we are, boom. You are ranking on YouTube today. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so we have got 71 folks on. Let me share my screen. 71 folks on, and it is 107. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until 108, and then you're going to start picking a number between 1 and whatever I say at that time. And the first person to get the closest to the number that we pick without going over will win the Legiit merch of their choice. So that's going to be fun. So we'll start in just a minute. We will go for 2 minutes. So when I say stop, for the love of God, please stop guessing, because I had people days later still guessing. But yeah, you can do as many numbers as you like. We haven't started yet, Priya. Start now. Get it between 1 and 72. Picking a number between 1 and 72, and we will go till 110. Then we'll get into today's presentation, and then we will give away some more stuff, and then we will call it a day. So that is, oh boy, lots of guesses. Let me get back up to the top so I can find where it started. All right, the first guess at 108 was Chris H. Good name. All right, we got about 90 seconds left. Hope everybody is doing good. I am locked, cocked, and ready to rock. All right, got just about a minute to go. We are picking numbers between 1 and 72. 1 minute to go. Keep those guesses coming. There are so many. I can see the bar growing. This is going to be interesting. So this is for some Legiit merch, whether it's a t-shirt, a sticker. We have phone cases, but they're pretty out of date. So unless you have an older phone, it probably won't work for you. Those are really hard to get print on demand for up-to-date phones. I'm not sure why. We have, I think there's like a notebook on there, a clock, some other odds and ends as well. So I don't know. I like it. By the way, any of you guys that get Legiit merch, if you could take a picture of yourself with it when you get it, that would be huge for us. We'd love to see you guys enjoying Legiit, and we love to just love to share. And let's be honest, it's good for our business too. So I like to be as transparent as possible. They call me Mr. See-Through. Literally, no one calls me that. All right, 10 seconds left. Numbers between 1 and 72. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And no guesses after 110 will be considered. So let's pick our number. All right, the number is 40. And I'm going to bring up the actual StreamYard dashboard here here so nobody thinks that I'm favoring people that I know. Because, you know, Keith has won numerous weeks in a row, and I don't want conspiracy theorists to conspiracize. All right, 36 so far. We're looking for someone as close to 40 without going over as possible. Please don't try to cheat. So far, Shivam, who's had a great month on Legiit, by the way, is at number 36. Oh, Inzam is at number 37. Oh boy. Why does it do that? We're looking for someone at 38, 39, or 40. 38 is Facebook user. 40, Chris H. Bam. There is our winner, Chris H. You can message help@legiit.com, or if you know me on Facebook, you can message me there and just let me know what merch you want. and your mailing address, and we'll hook you right on up. So let me stop sharing my screen. We're going to do some more giveaways in a bit, guys. So just be patient. Congrats, Chris H. Let me get down to the bottom of the comments. All right. Terry, by the way, I appreciate you putting your name on there because it's so confusing when it says Facebook user. So thank you. But Chris H is our winner for the first giveaway of today. So let me go ahead and share my screen. You guys can stop guessing now. We're like 3 minutes past, or like 2 minutes, I guess, past the guessing window. So, all right, let me share my screen once again. And this is today's topic. Now, I made this seem like it was politically related. It's not at all. I did that just for the clickbait and the open ring. What mouse am I using? It's a gamer mouse, a Logitech G502 Hero. What I like about it is you can push this button down and it'll free the wheel so you can spin it real fast. And that helps a lot. So anyhow, but this is not politically related at all. I just did that for the clickbait. Guys, please, please stop guessing numbers. Please. Randy says, love the classic lava lamp. Thank you. I have one in every room. The big ones like that seem to work better, though, so I'm going to have to focus on those going forward. Please stop guessing numbers, for the love of God. We'll get to more of them in a minute. All right. But anyway, this was supposed to be political, or to be seem like it was going to be political, but it's not. So let me get my screen set up for my convenience. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is here's our agenda. Anthony says, long time no talk. I love the free spinning wheels. Yeah, me too. All right, so I'm getting off track here. We're already a quarter of the way through this thing. So let's dive into it. First of all, we're going to give some stuff away. We just did that. I guess I should have brought that up in the first place. Oh, well. Then we are going to do SEO Year In Review. I covered some of the things that I think are important, were important and will be. We'll hear from you guys, what you think too. We'll do a Legiit Year In Review. Oh my God, have we got so much stuff to look at there. And then we're going to talk about Legiit Q3 and 4 stuff, Legiit 2023. Then we're going to give away some more stuff and we'll take questions. So you need to learn a few languages to tell us to stop guessing. Yeah, we already gave away some merch. So Chris H, just pick out whatever you want and let me know. So let's start with the SEO Year In Review. Now, I try to stay up on the news and the goings on. Twitter, I actually find is great for this, better than other platforms. And again, your mileage may vary, but these are some of the stories that any pizza today? No, Kathy, there will be no pizza. These are some of the stories that I felt had the biggest impact on the industry. I'll briefly cover each of them, and then I'll ask to hear from you guys what you think were big things too. So these are the ones that, in my opinion, were the biggest ones. The first one was SEMRush Buys backlinko. We're going to cover each of these individually. We lost Bill Slawski about a month or so ago. Yep, which is the Ahrefs search engine, and then the May 22 core update. So I'll talk about each of these briefly. If you have any questions, of course, you can bang those in there. And then after that, if you have any you think I missed, let me know that too. So the first one, SEMRush. I assume everybody watching knows what that is, but if you don't, it's one of the biggest SEO softwares, I guess you would say. It's for link research, keyword research, and it's almost an all-in-one SEO suite. So it's a great tool. Backlinko is probably the second biggest SEO blog, depending on what you measure by, other than Neil Patel's site, but it's a massive site with a lot of traffic, and Brian Dean was the owner. Brian's a good guy. I've talked to him briefly in the past. But yeah, SEMRush bought it. I don't think the details were ever made public, but it was in the 7 figures. This is a big story because it shows you the value of building an asset and building a brand, and how there's more than just clients and affiliate sites and things like that. So play the long game, and you really, really have a big asset that you can get paid for, And SEMRush obviously saw the value in backlinko and bought it out. How important you think this is, I don't know, but it was definitely big news, and it was a big news at the time, and a lot of people talked about it. So I think that was one of the biggest stories. If you have any questions on that or thoughts on that, I'd love to hear those, but let's keep moving. Facebook user says that Hawaiian finger thing. I don't know what that is. Next up, and I'll only stay on this briefly as a matter of respect, but a month or so ago, Bill Stevoski, who ran one of the longest running SEO blogs that I know of, SEO by the Sea. I know the first post was from like 2009. He passed away earlier this year, or maybe a month or so ago. I don't know the details, and it's none of my business, but it's a huge loss to the community because I doubt anyone has ever shared as much knowledge and information about SEO freely. To my knowledge, he's never offered a course or anything like that. It was all just what he researched into Google patents and what you could learn from them. And he influenced the whole generation. So rest in peace, Bill. I don't really want to spend any more time on that because I think I don't want to get disrespectful, but that was a big loss to the industry and we are all a little worse off for it. So next up, guys, please stop guessing. I know you may not be on a delay, but come on. Next up, we talked about SEMRush, which is one of the biggest SEO softwares. The other one, I mean, there's more than that, but another big SEO software is Ahrefs. Ahrefs. I don't know how it's pronounced correctly, and I don't care that much. But they launched a search engine called Yep. That's, I think, maybe a month or so ago as well. The thumbnail there is from my Yep review. If you want to check it out, you can. My thoughts on this are, I would love it. And they didn't actually say they want to compete with Google, but I mean, when it comes to search, Google is the 800-pound gorilla, you know? My thoughts on this are, it'd be great if they can. I have some serious doubts about the business model. They apparently want to get, I don't even understand how it works completely, but they apparently want to give 90% of what they make to their creators, meaning the people in their search results, and then they just do 10%. As someone that's tried to make a platform work with that math, I know for a fact it isn't going to work, at least in that monetization model. There's some other things I have with it. I think they invested $60 million, which is a lot of money for you and me. But I mean, Google probably spends that on trash bags in a year. So I don't know. If they find a niche for themselves and if they get some momentum, it could work. I don't think it's going to, but I don't know the whole thing. Personally, I think it's a move to increase their valuation for a potential buyout, but I don't have any information that you don't. So I don't know. That was big news. Oh my God, people are still guessing. Please stop. But that's probably one of the bigger stories. We'll see how it plays out over the next year and years. So that's that one. I dropped a link to my Yep review in there. I made a review because I thought it'd be an easy keyword to pick off. I had some issues with the name too, because I have a feeling people are going to confuse it with Yelp, but I could be wrong about that too. And the last major SEO story, in my opinion, was the May 2022 core algorithm update. There's a lot of different opinions on it. What I personally saw was the sites that I care most about, which we'd really gone ham with adding a lot of informational content. Do people still say go ham? I don't know if they do. But adding a lot of informational content. That's what worked really well for me. Those sites really took off. My local sites didn't seem to be affected at all. It didn't really seem to have, it seemed to be more of a content update than it was a links update. And the only sites of mine that took a hit were neglected EMD from my affiliate days. And those sites vary wildly from time to time anyway. So that's what I found from it. It's not the worst one, but it sure has generated the most talk since probably the December 2021, at least in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was it good to you? Was it bad to you? Was it indifferent to you? I see a lot of people saying that it had to do with AI. I don't know. It does seem like a lot of trash is ranking that wasn't before too. So I can't really say it was just great content, as happy as that would make the white hatters. So I don't know. Let me grab some water and let me know what questions you guys have. Let me know what things you think I missed. What things do you think I included that I shouldn't have? All that sort of thing. I'm going to grab some water and then we'll go from there. Please stop guessing numbers, Glenn. We're done with that for now. Robbie, hey, what's up, Robbie? I haven't seen you in a bit. Robbie's been on the live stream before. says, great review article. I read it. Thank you. Unless you mean this, the search engine journal one. Any thoughts on that, or should I just carry on? Let me know in the chat. Should I just keep going? Whew. We have a YouTube video on, this is from Up Markup. Can we have a YouTube video on rank and rent from your side? I'll see what I can do. It's not my favorite business model, but I'll figure something out for you. Sure. All right, let's keep going. That, in my opinion, was the major stuff that happened so far in the first half of 2022 for SEO. Mad Wolf says, is it really necessary to upload a video about me on Legiit? I'm kind of camera shy. It's not. You should definitely try to get over that camera shyness because it will only benefit you. But what you can do is just make like a slideshow video or something. I believe Davin has a service on Legiit that can make a nice video for you, and you don't have to be in it. So I understand that. I don't agree with it, but I do understand it and respect it. So yeah, just make something like that, and it'll only help. Daniel, what's up? Daniel says, I didn't see any effects from the update. Well, that's good. I mean, it's better than bad, I guess, is the way to put that. All right, let's move on. Legiit half year in review. This is going to be a lot more fun because this is me. But we did so much great stuff this year so far, and we're only 6 months in. Or we still have 6 months to go. However you want to look at it. I tend to prefer to be an optimist and think of it as 6 months to go. So let's talk about what we got here. Legiit half year in review. Here are some of the things that we have really launched in 2022 or scaled in 2022. First of all, the first half of 2022 has absolutely blown away the first half of 2021 and every other year since we've existed. And every metric that we have, new sellers and orders, sales, new freelancers making sales, customers making purchases. Oh man, it's just been amazing. The feedback, the success stories, I can't talk about it too much because it legitimately gets me choked up. So thank you all. We could not do this without you. And I can't wait to see what the rest of 2022 and beyond leads. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We launched the Legiit leads last year, but we really didn't start working on it until this year. So you know what? Let's just go through each one because then I'll just end up repeating myself. So the first thing, we launched Legiit leads last year. Legiit leads, for those of you that don't know, I did a live stream on it maybe 2 weeks ago, I think. Check that out. But basically, it's a tool that finds you all the leads you need for your agency from a bunch of different criteria, and then shows you how to trains you on how to close them, and then gives you the people to do the work for you. So literally all you have to do is make the call or the email. We launched that technically last year, but we didn't really start going ham on it until this year. So that's a big one. That's going to be big for us. You're probably seeing the ads everywhere. Keith says, Legiit leads is awesome. I have the LTD and it's worth every penny. Good to hear that. Evan says, who is best recommended copywriter in the network? There's a lot. Let me circle back to that at the end because I don't want to get off track too much. But check out Blog Cave, check out Design Bright, check out, I'm just going off the top of my head, so forgive me the people that I forget. Check out Content Elect, Text Thoughts, Abasa. There's so many good ones. I will just make a post on some of my favorites. How about that? Expert Web Design says, I've been seeing the Legiit Leads Facebook ads. They look great. Thank you. Our ads agency does an amazing job with that. So thank you. All right, let's keep going. Next up, we launched Legiit Courses. Legiit Courses is kind of exactly what it sounds like because I don't like to get too cute with our names. Basically, instead of having to use Kajabi or Teachable or Thinkific or whatever it is, ClickFunnels, you can make a course, and you absolutely should make a course on any topic and list it on Legiit and have the course hosted right there on Legiit. A lot of you probably grabbed my How to Make Money on Legiit course that I put out yesterday. But whether it's graphics related, you see we got some programming ones. There's some make money courses, some gift courses, some design courses. If you know how to make like Asian food or Thai food, if you know how to play the accordion, you should absolutely upload a course. This is going to be huge, and it's going to be a big focus of ours in the coming weeks and months. And it's such a great way to make passive income. You make the course once, and you literally never, and you just make money. Like, you literally never have to do anything other than maybe updating the content from time to time ever again. So Legiit Courses is huge. It's going to drive a lot of traffic to Legiit. It's going to help you. It's going to help people learn, and it's going to help the platform itself, to be perfectly honest. But we're also going to be launching several other free ones like that to help you learn different skills to grow your business and just all around be helpful. So that's the next one, is Legiit Courses. Evan says, that'd be awesome. Thanks, Chris. Thank you. Mad Wolf says, is it necessary to upload a picture of mine wearing suits and all? The more of the things you start taking away, the less successful you're going to be. So I'm just going to put it that way. That really sounds great. I will create a grid soon. I want to provide email list management and email shout out. Oh, great. That would help me. Can we put affiliate links in our Legiit courses? Absolutely. Best mentor for all of us. Thank you, boss. Well, thank you, Ashan. Hopefully I said that right. Love to see more GMB and SEO courses on Legiit Courses. You've been crushing GMB. Why don't you list a course on there? But yeah, we'll work on that too. We haven't done as good a job as advertising that as we could, because we've been focusing on other things. But that's something I'm going to push very, very heavily in the near future. So, all right, let's keep going, because we're already halfway through. Not the list, but the hour. Legiit Social. I did a live stream on that maybe 3 weeks ago. And we have built a social feed right into a Legiit that will help you. First of all, I think it may have went live today. I'll have to check. But first of all, if you're a customer and you need something, you just post it right there on Legiit, and it'll create a job, and people can start bidding on it. So you don't necessarily, although you still can, of course, but you don't have to go, guys, please, why are we still getting numbers guessed? But you can do that, and then it'll help you find the freelancers that you need. So maybe we'll make that even like a formal thing, as like post a job or a need or something like that. If you're a freelancer, you can post discounts, you can post content, you can post all sorts of things. It's just a great way it's something you should do every day. It's something you should check every day, and it will help everybody on all sides of it. And it's just the very first part of Legiit 3.0, which is going to be which we're going to talk about more in a minute, but it's going to be a full digital experience. But Legiit Social has already been huge. It's the time on site has increased dramatically, but it's also helped push out discounts, pushed out content, and help customers find people to get things done. So there's, by the way, a browser extension that lets you do a screenshot of the whole screen instead of pieces. So I did both there to give you an idea of what it looks like. So that is Legiit Social. Mad Wolf says, I wish there were more CEO like you. Thank you. Keith says, are those job request social posts from customers synced to the job board? I have to check how that works. That only went today. Gary says, pick me. You know I always pick you, Gary. You're my number one. Facebook user says, is there any course with SEM? I don't know. There could be. If there's not, that's an opportunity. I'm going to have to figure out a way, because for whatever reason, a lot of people are shy about making courses. Maybe it's because they are one of those people, if you were so busy doing it and you wouldn't have time to teach it. But the truth is that courses are one of the most noble things you can do. I would not be here if I hadn't bought some courses back in the day. But it just, if you know how to do anything, list it as a course. Amber, no, you are not the only one on YouTube. There's lots of folks there. Unless you're watching on the Legiit YouTube, it's very possible you're the only one there. But if you're watching on the Chris M. Walker YouTube, yes, you're definitely not the only one there. So Jim says job board posts are not yet synced, but they will be. Well, there you go. All right, let's move on. Legiit Premiere. This is something that I made the unilateral decision on, I think about a week ago, to just go ahead and launch without really talking to anybody. I mean, we had discussed it before, but I just decided it was time. What this is going to be is, for the time being, it's going to be services that we personally use, handpicked, and are pleased with the results. It'll eventually have like a badge on the service and something on the seller's profile to indicate that it's a Legiit Premiere service. So it's been something that's been vetted by us and curated by us. There will eventually be a page where you can find all of those. You'll find it on profiles and stuff. But for now, it's just ones that I'm picking. Eventually, there will also be an application process that we will review services to give them the Legiit Premiere stamp. But this is something that a lot of our customers have asked for. They want us to curate services that we enjoy, that we have found successful, and that other customers have found successful. So I think that's going to be a big hit. It's going to be a big part of my focus in July, I think. So keep an eye out for that. Legiit Premiere. I spelled Premiere right this time. A little nudge at Jim there. And yeah, that's going to be huge because it's something that a lot of people want. And I've been reluctant to do it because I'm a capitalist in that way, but I think it's important that we target that to people. So Legiit Premiere. So, if you have something you think qualifies, but you haven't listed it yet, now is the time to do it. All right. Next up, Legiit profile videos. Much to Mad Wolf's dismay, we have a feature where you can put a video of yourself talking about how great you are, what a good job you do, why people should use you, really almost anything you want related to your services. This is what we call a trust factor. It's a branding thing. And the more of these you have in place, the more people will trust you, like you, and be able to buy from you. So I think everyone should get over their shyness if they're shy. And God, still people guessing. And post a profile video. We've already seen improved conversions for the people that have. So just do it. If you absolutely can't be on camera, I get it. Just get some sort of slideshow video made or something like that. I'm getting a professional version of mine made that's going to be like Chris M. Walker, the movie. So, that's how committed I am. So that was maybe 2-3 months ago. But yeah, that was Legiit profile videos. Hassan says he will upload his video soon. Good. I don't want to praise myself. I want my customers to do the shout out. Well, you'll get reviews for that too, but it's important that people trust you. You don't have to praise yourself. Just explain why people should use you. Evan says, great tip. Thank you. Rachel, please stop guessing. We're not doing a giveaway at the moment. All right, let's move on. This one's relatively minor, but I think it kind of shows the culture that we have here at Legiit, and that you can post your social links right to your profile. So your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook, your YouTube, and your Instagram. And that's just another trust factor. So if people see that there is a real person, I'm almost to 7,500 reviews. If people see that there's a real person, they're just more likely to buy from you. So, most platforms really lock this sort of thing down, but we trust our users and we've had minimal abuse. So that's just another feature we rolled out. Next up is new influencers. This is a page. I don't know if you know it exists, but if you go browse in influencer picks, you'll see some influencers that have lent their favorite services they have picked their favorite services on Legiit for you to check out. This is similar to Legiit Premiere, but instead of us picking it, influencers in the industry pick it. You can see that we recently added Matt Diggity, Alex Fasulo, Gregory Ortiz, Scott and Jeff from Superstar SEO Academy. You got local sharks, Nick Ponte, Craig Campbell, Hurt Magnus, Nico Marino, Barry Page, and myself. And we're adding more of those. I'm in negotiation with a few folks right now to get them on there too. But yeah, so that's just a great way. It's kind of the same idea, right? You want people to tell you what they like. In fact, let's go ahead and bring up one and see what they like. So Legiit. We're going to bring this page up and see what some of the folks have picked. Got to log in. Oh, no, I see. It's because I have it shrunk. Oh, influencer picks. All right, so let's see what Matt Diggity has picked for us. By the way, whenever I'm live streaming, it just kills my bandwidth, so patience. Looks like he picked a guest post service, a niche or a link insertion. I call them niche edits, but link insertion, a press release service, IFTTT, and some logos. And these are things that Matt has picked and used and been pleased with. And then you can see we got Alex, who's a nice seller and a good friend to the site. She picked, well, her own services. Gregory, we got Scott. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is just a great way to see things that people like. And I need to clean up mine because there's some there that are not on Legiit any longer or just are paused and things like that. Plus, anyway, but yeah, this is a great way to get what people get, see what other people are using and take advantage of it. So that is that. Nick says, how to be on Legiit Premiere services or influencer picks. For now, I'm just manually picking Legiit Premiere. Soon we will have an, what do you call it? A application for you for influencer picks. Just message one or any of these folks or all of these folks and ask them if you can, if they'd consider doing it. You may have to do a service for them, but ask them if they would agree to list your service on their Legiit influencer. So yeah, that's that. So I don't really know what else to say. I've given all the social details on my profile. Cool. No offense, Legiit mobile web browsing. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about there. All right. So those were the big ones. That's far from everything we've done, but there's only so much time, but those were some of the big ones. Now let's talk about what's coming this year, the rest of this year for Q3 and Q4 to Legiit. This is pretty exciting. Now I don't really have screenshots of any of this stuff or even mock-ups of it, but it's almost ready, to be honest. So we're just going to talk about each one. First of all, improved recurring. Anybody that has bought or sold our recurring services knows that it's a bit complex. And what we've done is simplified it. It's going to work similar to the way people still guessing numbers. The way Amazon works, where you buy a single thing and it says, do you want to just buy one or do you want to set up a subscription for this? So if you buy like a PBN link, you can click. Okay, I'm not really interested in your feedback right now, Mad Wolf, but send any feedback you have to help@legiit.com and we will consider your opinion. But anyhow, improved recurring, it'll be basically you buy one thing and you can make it a subscription. So then every 30 days or whatever it is, it will generate a new order. And it'll be a lot simpler. It'll be a lot easier on freelancers. It'll be a lot easier on customers. And we're going to open it up to everyone. So once we get the bugs worked out, everyone will have access to do recurring. So I think that's going to help a lot of us. Next up, Jim says, I have mock-ups. We'll sell them for $5 million. I think you guys should do a Kickstarter and buy that. Anyway, the Get More Stuff Done dashboard. This is the next major phase of Legiit 3.0. This is going to be huge and is really a big part of the direction we're going in the future. This will be where you can integrate so many things directly into Legiit. You'll be able to integrate Legiit leads. You'll be able to integrate audit. You'll be able to integrate Google Analytics, Google Search Console. You will have like an audit of your website. So you can connect a website and we'll tell you steps that you need to do to improve it, whether it's for marketing or SEO or site speed or whatever. And we'll recommend services that you can do to do that. So it'll really be a whole all-in-one project management tool that turns Legiit into a platform and not just a marketplace. A marketplace is great and it's going to be the major thing. It's still the major part of Legiit and still will be, but this is the direction we're going. The Get More Stuff Done dashboard will be the next big thing. And it will be, we're hoping to have that out by Q3, sometime in the middle of Q3. So just for those of asked, excuse me, Q4, just for those of you that are going to ask. But that's going to really change the entire industry. You will be able to use this the way you use HubSpot or Go High Level or whatever, and you'll be able to get rid of a lot of tools, to be perfectly honest. And it's just going to be huge. I'm so excited about it. I wish I had more to share with you on it, but that's what I got so far. So is getting better and better. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Evan says your team is doing a superb job. I know implementing all this new features is not easy work. Thank you so much. I'm going to screenshot that actually because they don't get the credit they deserve, to be perfectly honest. And they really are. Like it's I've talked about this before, but I will often like spit out an idea I have, and like it won't even be a fully formed thought, and they'll just take it and run with it and turn it into something that exists in the world. And it just blows my mind that people have the ability to do that. So they really have done an amazing job, and we're doing things that nobody else in the industry is doing. So yeah. Oh, I just thought of some stuff I forgot to put on here. So let me me talk about that too. In between the second and third bullets is a place to add a Calendly link to your site. So if you're a freelancer and you want to book a call with someone, so you can talk, maybe some people just are more comfortable that way, whatever, but it'll be able to embed your Calendly link right there on your profile. And I guess that kind of goes under the updated profile too. So that'll help you be able to communicate better with your customer and arrange times and just talk in a professional way. Eventually, we'll also be integrating a video call feature. That's going to be further down the road though. So, but that, be on the lookout for that in the upcoming months. And as far as the updated profile page, you'll have your news feed. So you know how on Facebook you can go to your own profile, see your own posts. You'll be able to do that on your profile as well, and so will other people. So that way they can visit you and see what you're talking about. Your courses will be listed with your services, and still people guessing numbers. Oy vey. But will be listed with your services and on your profile. If you are offering anything as a review edition, that will be visible right there on your profile. Your discounts that you're publicly offering will be, and then there will be more style options and stuff too. Excuse me. So that's a lot to look out for, right? That's going to be huge. The profile is going to get a major, major overhaul. So yeah. Legiit rewards. I don't have a ton of detail to give you on this, but you, and as a freelancer, achieve certain milestones, you'll get various rewards. Some of it will just be features, some of it will be swag, some of it will be bucks, some of it will be physical things. We haven't completely sorted out the details on that, but we will be launching Legiit rewards sooner rather than later. So just as a fun way to give back to people that do business with us. So then we'll have improved seller levels, just because the way it is now, it's a little bit confusing. So and we also want to give a gauge for customers as well as freelancers. So I don't have a lot of detail on that, but it's going to make it easier to identify freelancers that do a great job, but also customers that are great contributors to our community as well. So, and then badges will be for things like different levels you've achieved, Legiit Premiere. It's kind of like in Facebook groups where you can have like that visual storyteller, things like that. So those are going to be good. And then possibly some prizes too. We'll see how that works out. So that's just what's coming the rest of this year. Like I haven't even gotten into the good stuff for next year. So does anybody have any questions on that while I grab a sip of water? That's funny. My phone just... Thank you, Expert Web Design. Expert Web Design with a super sticker. Appreciate that. Question, which is not related. Do you play any FPS games? I do play video games. But I do not like first-person shooters at all. I prefer Japanese role-playing games like Final Fantasy. And I really need to get my profile ready. I tell you what, Madwell, if you show up here every week, and I appreciate that, but next week, if you're here, I'm going to ask you about your profile and see if it's ready. So I'm challenging you to have it ready by next week. All sounds great. Thank you, Expert Web Design. What are the requirements to increase the level up? Once it rolls out, we'll talk more about that. What's the best image size for the services? I didn't say the G word. I believe it's 838 by something. Let me check. I don't have that committed to memory, which is funny because my memory is really, really good. But I know the first number is 838. Let's see if I can't. Selling services. Edit. 1 second. It's 838 by, let's see. Gallery. Come on. This is something I should have memorized, but I didn't. I believe it's 838 by 44. Let's see. 836 by 484 is the ideal dimensions for a service thumbnail. Did you go over the forthcoming website analysis function on Legiit, which you mentioned? Yes, that was under the Get More Stuff Done dashboard. Legiit cover. All right. Shout out to Brittany from support. She already has my shirt in the mail. She is going to get a kick out of that. I will make sure that she sees this. But she does an amazing job for us, Brittany. All right, 836 by 44. All right, guys, thank you. All right, improved. Okay, that was what we have coming for the rest of 2022. Let's move on to 2023. And again, this is stuff that's too far out for me to have any kind of mock-up or anything to show you, but we have got some cool stuff coming for you in 2023. Improved ad experience. So this will be a way that'll be able to, I don't have a ton of detail worked out for it yet, but you'll be able to bid, and it'll be more like the ads on the platform will be more like AdWords or Facebook ads, and be able to target and bid and things like that. So there will be an improved ads experience coming up. This one I'm sure will thrill absolutely everybody. It's one of the most requested things, and sometime in 2023 it is going to come live. We will get a full mobile app, meaning that right now it's Messenger and it's, it's great. It helps you communicate. It helps you know when to reply to people and look at your orders, but it's not a full functional app. But sometime in 2023, you will have, much to the delight of many, the full mobile app, and there will be a desktop app as well. So I don't know what they call them on Mac, but on Windows, you can go and buy an app that's rather than the website. So you'll have that too. There will be Zapier integrations, so you can say the basically tons of different recipes will integrate Legiit right with Zapier, and you can integrate that with spreadsheets or whatever other program you have. So be on the lookout for that. Let me see. Chris, what's up, Chris? It says, hey, brother, I hope all is well with your bad self. Thank you. Same to you. Yash says the Calendly link would be very helpful. Cool. Mohammed says, I've been waiting for the full mobile app a long time. This will be perfect. Great. Asan says, hope second last point will be true in 2023. All right. So the next one is hourly billing. So this is something a lot of our customers have asked for. Instead of just a one-off system, you'll be able to buy, maybe you need a VA or something. You'll be able to buy a certain amount of hours from them. So that's hourly billing. That will be integrated sometime in 2023. Free lifetime pizza at any restaurant worldwide is not something we're going to be offering. So that was just another tease. So that's just some of it. There's some of it I have to keep under my hat for now as well, because people are going to, steal. But this is what some of the stuff we've got lined up, locked, cocked, and ready to rock for 2023. So that's what I've got for you today, guys. We talked about SEO, what's happened in SEO for 2022. We talked about what's happened in Legiit for 2022. We've talked about what's going to happen on Legiit for the rest of 2022 and 2023. So I hope you had a great time. Let's go on to what everybody else is here for. Well, first of all, does anybody have anything they'd like to add or question or comment on before we get into our next giveaway? Chris said, what's up, Chris? Good to see you, my friend. Hourly billing sounds great. Thank you. Yeah, I think that'll be huge for a lot of people. I got a message from Scott. Scott Alley says the midterm subject line on the email was well done. How many numbers should we be guessing? I'm always only guess one, but some people are guessing. You can guess as many as you want. The first person to get the right one because I don't really have any way to corral that anyway, because I can't keep track of who's already guessed. The first person to guess the right number without the first and only first person to guess the right number without going over, or the closest to the right number without going over, will be the winner, the one and only winner. So, all right, it doesn't look like there are anything there. So let's jump into a 500 Legiit bucks dollar giveaway. Thank you for LaRue for getting that. Although he probably should have changed. I'm not McKinley, but thank you for getting me on there. MD says, hope 2023 rocks for Legiit freelancer. It absolutely will, my friend. All right, so let's bring up the browser. All right, so we will start at 152, and we will see how many people we have on. Let's see, we got 63 people on right now, so we'll just call it 63. 11 of you that did, well, 9 of you that dipped off, you're out of luck. Love the currency pick. Thank you. LaRue does a great job. He's a great addition to the team. Chris, can you update in description of package section? We can add bullet point in. You should be able to do that. If not, it'll be back to normal soon. Don't start guessing yet. Someone jammed Keith's internet. All right. And please stop guessing until 152. All right. Go. Numbers between 1 and 63. And we will go till 154. Anything before 152 or after 154 will not count. But the first person to get a number, to get as close to the number that we pick between 1 and 63 will win 500 legit bucks in their Legiit account to spend on Legiit services. All right. And we'll go ahead and click the first one, which was Chris. And we'll go and flip back over to you there. We've got about 90 seconds left. And we're guessing between 1 and 63. And the first person to get as close to it without going over as possible will be our winner. It looks like we got about a minute left. Lots of guesses rolling in. This is for $500, not $500, 500 legit bucks. And we're guessing between 1 and 63. The first person to get as close to it between 152 and 154 without going over will have that deposited into their Legiit account to use on Legiit services. Past winners include Keith Hawkins. That's just it. Keith, no, I'm kidding. Others have guessed too. And it looks like Keith may even be taking the guessing off. He's probably afraid to get lynched. All right, we got about 20 seconds left, so get your guesses in. Once it hits 154, if your guess comes in at 154 or later, I will not count it. So just be on the aware for that. And for the love of God, when I say stop, stop. No matter how many times I say that, I know you won't, but it just makes the stream that much more cluttered. So 3, 2, 1, stop guessing now. All right, the number is going to be 44. So the first person that got as close to 44 without going over will win $500 in Legiit bucks. So we're looking for 44. So far, 34 is the closest. 36. 37. 40. In a second here, it's going to push me down. There's another 40, but the first 40 is the first. Man, that's annoying. $41. Adrian just spamming the numbers. 44. And that was at 152. So congratulations, Princess. You are our winner. So just message me your Legiit username and we'll take care of you. 44 is one of my favorite numbers, by the way. That was my my cat's name. So let's get back to the questions. And guys, please stop guessing now. Oh boy. We're gonna have to come up with another number because I do see people trying to game the system a little bit. Facebook user says, clap. Why are people guessing 45? Come on. You are also, Princess got it first. That's the winner. Wow, congrats. Congrats, Princess. Oh, man, I thought I got it. Maybe next time. Congratulations. Well done. Well, thank you, Chris. Ouch, mine too. All right, so let me jump back on camera. All right, everybody, we've got about 4 minutes left. Do you have any questions on anything at all, whether it's something we covered today or not? For whatever reason, my lighting has gone to crap since I've been off camera. Let me see if I can't improve it a little. But yeah, so. All right, guys, we got about 4 minutes left. Anything else you'd like me to cover? Lots of people saying congrats. I'm sure there'll be some whiners in my DM, but you didn't win, unless you're princess. So welcome back to the camera. Thank you. Yeah, for the sun seems to be going down. It's been thunderstorming all day, but thank you for letting me get through this. Yeah, anybody else have anything they want me to cover, or we can just go ahead and wrap it up a few minutes early. We talked about what's happened in SEO so far in 2022. We talked about what is what we've done on Legiit in 2022, what we're going to do for the rest of 2022, what we'll do in lose my train of thought, what we're going to do in 2023, and we've been doing some guesses too. If you responded to that post, that means you didn't do it right. You have to like, comment, and retweet, and you have to say the exact phrase that we gave you and have your DMs open. If you did all those things, if you didn't get it, then you didn't do all those things. But if you want to message me on Twitter, Sam will send it to you anyhow. We had lots of people that couldn't do it tomorrow. But yeah, anyhow, just message me on Twitter and Sam will get that over to you. Chris says, can I please DM you tomorrow? I need to ask you something. Sure. Facebook user says, okay. I assume that was the same Facebook user as Twitter, the Twitter question. All right, folks, we got 2 minutes. Why does Windows 11 pisses me off? Because it doesn't show the clock when you bring up the calendar. Does anybody know how to change that? Oh, that's frustrating. Expert Web Design says, I'm looking to get into affiliate marketing this year, starting a YouTube channel with how-to tech tutorials. Have you got any advice? Focus on the video quality and not so much on the SEO, although you want to do that too. But if you can actually get the product and physically have you on there reviewing it, it'll do a lot better than a lot of the affiliate marketing videos that I see. So do that and then get Usman to rank it for you and you'll be ready to roll. Sweet, thank you. Neither win pizza nor Legiit bucks, but orders. You can change it by buying Mac. All right, guys, we got just a few seconds left. Any last questions on any topic, whether we covered it today or not? I'm really excited about what we've got going, what we've got coming. And yeah, so thank you all for your support as usual. And I'm just going to ramble until it hits 2 p.m. And then I'm going to is it Walter Cronkite? No, Edward R. Murrow and sign off. So if you got any questions, now's the time. If you have anything you'd like to tell me, this is time for that too. I'm going to grab some water. Great stream as always. Excited for Legiit future. Thank you. Me too. Princess says, we love you, Chris, the best CEO who supports all freelancers like us. Thank you. Appreciate your time and the shirt, Chris. Thank you, Chris. What about those doll? You mean the Funko Pops? It's just a hobby I picked up about a month ago, and I'm really enjoying it because there's so many variations, and I really love the artwork on them. So, and plus it makes for a cool topic of conversation in my in my videos. So, all right, folks. Great stuff in the pipeline with Legiit. Can't wait. Thank you. Great video as always. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for supporting us. We could not do this without you. So thank you. It means the world to us, our freelancers, our customers, your customers, our team, and so many people whose lives you impact around the world, whether you know it or not. So that's what it's really all about, in my opinion. So thank you all. I love you. Figure out what you want out of life and go out and get it because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. I'll see you next week. Peace.